This is chapter 3 of the 20-Dimensional Guard. Please leave comments for a subtitle down in the comments below. Flight check, said John. Plutonium cortex active. Uranium thrusters primed. Titanium shields online. Franklin sidewinders active. Pavilion batteries primed. And AI system online. Taking off later. Preparing dimensional cortex. John pants. Activated. Preparing. The galaxy jump. Jumping. The ship was gone. Then the ship was back. And going down. Pieces flew everywhere. The dimensional cortex was rolling over the cockpit and hit the sidewinders off. The uranium batteries flew off with the engines. The cockpit flew off with the AI. Finally, the ship came down with a thundering boom. Mark as dimensional flight. Dimensional test. Mark as dimension test 2. Failure in the logs, said Admiral Dennis. Say pilot dead also. And find that AI. Find and destroy the AI. It knows too much to fall into the enemy's hands. Oh, the ballot, said John. Now, where's the AI? Oh, there you are. Integrate to helmet. Complete, said AI. So, how are you, Nia? Said John, as he put on his helmet. Same old, said Nia. John walked to the wreckage of the dagger. He grabbed a turret and rewired it to work like a blaster. Yellow, Mr. Cleanup Crew. I'm unarmed, said a girl coming down from a nearby town. What are you doing here? What are you here for, little missy? Said John. The name's Tegan. I'm here to get the scrap, said Tegan. Can you help me fix my ship before it's stolen or explodes everything within a radius of 3 light years? Said John, slowly nodding. Yes, only if you'll be my co-pilot in the next airspeed derby, said Tegan, holding her free hand out. Okay, let's get to work, said John, shaking her hand. John fixed the turret back on as Tegan surveyed the body of the dagger with her toolbox. Everything except shields in your cortex is junk. It's all gonna need replaced, said Tegan. But with that turret working, we can get the rest of the ship together and come back tomorrow. John took his helmet off. Tegan stared at his face, turned, and blushed. That's everything. Let's bring parts. Like the engine and manual guns, said Tegan. As they walked into town, a boy on a motorcycle came up to Tegan and said, Who's this, Tiggs? A client. I'm fixing his ship. So buzz off, Zach. said Tegan. I'm fixing his ship, so Brother Zack, said Tegan. Zack laughed in a huff. Tiggs. Nice, said John. Tegan snarled and continued walking. After they dropped the parts off, Tegan said, You should meet the town sheriff. But first, get into my dad's old mechanic suit. And leave the helmet. I feel so weak. Thanks for the double-ended retractable spear, Tiggs. Spear, Tiggs, said John. Tegan stared and said, Tegan snarled and said, He's over there. He's over there. Wood. Wood turned around. He was in a police officer's uniform, with grey hair, blaster, and blaster pistols. I'm John. Nice to meet you. What does that swirl tattoo on your arm mean? Said John, then thinking. Wood of Law. Wood, Guard of Law. Yes, I am Wood, Guard of Law. But we can do this sensibly? Or cold, said Wood, pulling out his pistols. This is the end of chapter 3. This will continue in chapter 4.